The summer of love. Yep, that's what I'm thinking about today. The summer of 1967. Hippies, love, hair, flowers, the whole enchilada. Now, I was born in 1967, so I was too young to remember the summer of love, but British Pathé was there to introduce the world to the children of the flowers.
Bath. The glorious flower displays of Henrietta Park were a perfect background for the love-in of 300 flower people, the new movement of youth. They were impatient of the restraints that older folk imposed, believing that young people of today should try to be as free as the flowers and as beautiful.
And what's wrong with being free and beautiful? Nothing. Heck, at British Pathé, we even got so into it, we did this.
Our cameraman, for instance, normally a steady, sober pillar of society, the sight of those Samson-type tresses went straight to his head. The House of Carmen was adding yet another head to its victory trophies. Already his best friend wouldn't know it. Face fungus was next in line. The Forces for Fellas movement was making a complete takeover bid and succeeding. Gone was the fresh-faced husband and father who only a little earlier had begun the transformation from hard-working cameraman to happy-go-lucky hippie.
So anybody could be a hippie, even part-time. You know, I think that cameraman's really cool. Yeah. Oh, anyhow, if you're gonna be a hippie, you need a good soundtrack, and who better than Syd Barrett and Pink Floyd, still in 1967.
He stood in a field where barley grew.
Are you freaking out, man? Tune in, turn on, drop out. Drop out, man, drop out!
Seriously though, I think we did a pretty good job presenting hippies and flower power to a larger audience that didn't really understand what it was all about.
This is what they call a love-in. Consider this a symbol of old England. Pathé pictorial reflecting the changing scene takes you behind past headlines to see the flower people and ponder on details the newsreels and papers missed. Study flower power in operation against the improbable background of stately Woburn Abbey.
That was great. And one really cool thing about the hippie movement is that it really tried to be for everyone.
They're not all rebels. Some are part-timers, simply trying to meet up with those who have really contracted out of normality.
It's what I'm feeling, yeah, every day that I'm with you.
And of course, it wasn't just in Britain. Here's some scenes from an Amsterdam love-in. I don't know, it doesn't seem as much fun as the British one somehow. You know, it seemed like more grubby. Aha! You know, that's a heck of a lot of beer, so that's why. But, you know, it's somehow kind of disillusioning, you know? Peace and love, or peace and love and beer! But actually, when you strip away all the freaky stuff, above and beyond everything else, the message really was one of love, of freeing yourself and feeling good, like, you know, sha la 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 la, we're on top of the world. It's a good song, isn't it?
Sha la 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 la, we're on top of the world.
Thanks for watching today, and you can see me in another groovy highlight film next Sunday. Now, click here to see last week's highlight film, The March of Science, or here for The Jet Set Tourist. And you can find links to all the far-out films I used today below. I'll catch you on the flip side, man.
We're on top of